Well, hello. I don't want that on there. Dang it. Let me move a couple things around. Okay, and now I have to mute something because I heard myself in my ear. Did not like that. Okay. Yeah, there is, well, I guess I can leave it. Up over here, there is a Twitch sub goal. So it's like, if you're not already subscribed to my channel on Twitch, that's what that's for. Jim says, hey, Todd. That looks like a chat box, actually. To me, that looks like a little speech bubble. Now it doesn't. Now, I don't know what he's doing. He's playing with this thing. That sounded so bad. No, he's doing work stuff. Yes, he's doing work stuff. And now I'm irritated because did I put my Halloween stuff away? I didn't think I did. It's like I went through all my stuff to make sure I had all the things that I needed because I found this. Because last week we were talking about I should do the door. Well, I found the goodies to make it a Halloween door, and now I don't know where my door is. It's not in my Sabrina stuff. It's not, I know it's not in this one. Okay, we'll go with work stuff. SSD. Okay, I don't think it'll be in here because this is Pear Blossom Press. It could be in Pear Blossom Press, but I don't think I put it in there. I kind of collect things that I kind of want to make Halloween cards with, and I stick them into one bin so that I'll have it handy for when it comes time to do another project for her, because you know how much I love my light up cards. Absolutely love those. So it's not in that one. This one is what I still have out from Simon Hurley. I don't know what I'm doing. I had an idea and it's now not quite working the way I had planned. Because apparently at some point when I cleaned things up, because yeah, that is a thing. Some point when I clean things up, I move things around. I bet I know where it is. So give me a second. You should have your commands to play. But in the meantime, let me switch the camera down to my desk. And I'm going to press a couple of buttons so that you guys have got some Halloween things to look at. And I'm going to go to the other room and see if I can, well, if I find the right buttons. Okay, I will be right back. So welcome in, Lisa. Welcome. And yes, I know I have to fix the audio because I thought I added sounds to all of these, and apparently some of them you can hear and some of them you can't. I still want to play with that. Hey, Terry Cooper. Welcome, honey. Okay, so there's the one that's got the pumpkins, and there's the one that's got the door, and then we do still have our little ghosty from this guy from last week. So if you happen to have missed it, guys are crazy. Love y'all. Okay, I have to see what I'm missing. Okay, it's there. I move it over to here, and that way I can see everybody in the chat. Fabulous. That's what I want. It is a thing. And pull up the other one so I can do shout outs because that's another thing I want to do. Awesome. Okay. So it looks like I had, like I said, I was cleaning off my desk and cleaning up around my desk. So I moved all of these things that are things I want to play with into the other room. Welcome in, Christina. So Christina is here from New Jersey, New York area. Welcome. Oh my God, you started a Tangent dungeon. I don't know if it works. Oh, it does work. Okay, you guys, can you see this? Okay, can you see this? Type in ! join to try to join this thing. I don't know if it works on YouTube site. I really don't. But if it does, that would be so cool. I'm going to try to join it. Except it looks like she is doing her thing all by herself. Terry Cooper defeated an orc, used the wrong potion, and everybody died. Terry Cooper's infamy decreased by 5 points. So I don't know if it works on Tangia yet. I have not had a chance to test that, but I do know that it works on Twitch. So if you want to pop over to my Twitch stream to be able to, do that, yeah, that's going to be fun. I forgot I set it up. It's not my fault. You just love my laugh. Oh my God. Thank you. Hello, Miss Yvette. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Miss Reese Cup. How you doing? Okay, I think it's where somebody has to start it first. I really don't know how it works. I know that Andrew, acidic anyway, someone last Friday on Jax's stream helped her set up the dungeon. So it's kind of a game that shows up. It's going to show up right here. I want it to work on YouTube. I don't know if it will. And that has to do with the way that the software talks to each other. So Reese Cup started a Tangia thing. So I am going to, I'm going to try typing in to join it from YouTube side. It's probably not going to let me do it. It didn't let me do it. Now I'm going to try doing it from the Twitch side. Okay, it let me join it. So it'll let you join in if you're logged into Twitch. So, but it looks like Mary didn't get in on time. No, Mary tried to do it from the YouTube side. I defeated a troll. Oh my goodness. So anyway, that gives you something else entertaining to see over here. So anyway, but yeah, that could be fun. You gained a common shield. It also means I have to actually pull up Twitch so I can do the things. Okay, so this is what I'm going to play with. Okay, that's not what I want to hear. I'm going to my channel. I don't want to see your channel. So I can, under the Tangia interactions that can pop up on your screen, you should be able to make adjustments to your character, like add different things to it. You're in there now. Awesome. So if you're hovering over the screen, I don't really want to show that on screen, but if you are, if you're on Twitch and you're and you're hovering over the screen, it may be somebody's going to have to start it, I think, inside the Tangia thing or in my channel points, if I remember right. I should have it set up. Yes, I do. I'm going to spawn a dungeon. So there we have a new dungeon, and that means that now that I've spawned a dungeon that does cost channel points, you type in ~join in Twitch to be able to join the battle and stuff. So that's going to be cool. Welcome in, Sandy. So we have Goo Goo Plays with Paper and Terry Cooper in there, starting in 5, 4. Well, thank you so much, Mary, for the sub. 5 months total. Thank you so much for the resub. Okay, I'm going to start die cutting while you guys play. So it looks like, okay, so Dee was going to try to get in on it. However, she got in there too late. It had already finished the countdown, I think. And now I'm reading it. So you guys can see what's going on there. This is going to be something that'll be fun to do, like during a Be Right Back. But it will, of course, take... I'm putting it off to the side, so hopefully I'd have a little bit of room here to work, too. We'll see what happens. I don't know what I'm doing. I love it that you guys have so much fun on my stream, though. Okay, I'm going to start cutting out some, guys, because we are going to make the doorway. I do like this little urn thing, though. Which, this is still in original packaging, meaning I have never used it. So I would love for you guys to also let me know where you're watching from, because we are, again, this week streaming on YouTube. horizontally, YouTube vertically, and on Twitch. So wherever you are watching from, I would love for you to let me know. Do see we have a few folks over on Twitch now because they want to play the game. Which means what I probably need to do is at some point... Oh, thank you so much, Lady Antique. Reese is over on Twitch. Yep. And Brenda is hello from Connecticut. Welcome in, Brenda. And I want to say thank you so much for that comment that you left me over on Facebook. And I had added a comment. I haven't gone back to check, but I'd love to use that as a testimonial. So if it's okay with you, I'll add that to my testimonials. And then we have Sandy is watching from Maine and watching on YouTube. Welcome. And Dee, of course, is from Tampa. Fabulous. Terry Cooper's up in North Carolina. Yay. Okay. I need paper. So I do need black paper and I need white paper because I kind of want to make this one kind of the monochromatic thing. Kitty. I can hear the cat, which means that it actually alerted me that it was there. And here's the thing. I just put this stuff away. Is that your cat? It was my cat, but my kitties passed away last year. Okay, so I kind of want to do... Hey, Kelly. Welcome. Okay, I need to put the welcome as a non-blocking too, or a blocking one too, so they don't overlap. Okay, so I just added that to my list. And I'm welcoming myself again. Isn't that fun? So this die set is the open house door base from Spellbinders, which I've only used like a couple of times. And it is really pretty. It's got all the inlay for the door frame. It's got a couple of doormats, which are kind of cool. And I bet anything that the Hey Boo actually belongs with this one because it's Halloween, and that would go with that one. Okay, so these are all the pieces to create your door. Then I've got this one that is an add-on. Okay, which means that does not belong with this one. I don't know. It looks like I've got pieces. I've probably combined things wrong. You thought it was a sled. No, this is a door, and then this one goes along with it to be, look at the little skulls. You got little skulls. Yes. To make it spooky, to make it a Halloween-y thing. And then there's this one that I've never used that is a fall thing that's a pumpkin topiary. So I thought that would be kind of cool. And I've never used it. I bought it, and then I haven't used it. Do you do that? Do any of you guys do that? Buy things and then you don't ever get around to using it? Kitty! Yeah, I love that I hear it. Okay, now we have the ghost because I can hear the ghosts too. So if you guys aren't able to hear it, I am going to say I'm sorry because, yeah, I need to fix that. I still need to redo everything. Someone said hey to Kate. So is Kate in here? Is Cupcake Kate in here? Yes, she is. Hello. Welcome, honey. Thank you so much. Also, if you got an email from me and that's the reason that it reminded you to come and hang out with us. Okay. Yeah, I heard that. Let me know if if you got an email. Y'all are going crazy. Okay, Mary got the email. Yep. Oh my God. Oh, so many new cool points things. So it looks like Miss Cupcake Kate must have been bad. Brenda got one. Yay. Terry Cooper gets them from both my email and from YouTube. Fabulous. Well, the reason for the emails is because so many people have said that they don't always get the notifications on YouTube, so I'm trying to help. Christina got an email. Kelly thinks she got a notification. Well, I'm glad that y'all are in early because it's like we started at 5 o'clock and yeah, I haven't gotten busy yet. If you missed Thursday was Talk Like a Pirate Day, September 19th, this past Thursday, and we did a live stream on Twitch. And this is the guy that I came up with. Welcome in, Jenna Mays. Welcome, welcome. Jim got an email. Welcome in, Mr. Jim. But yeah, you might recognize this as another one of Sabrina's stamp sets. But I made the sentiment with my Cricut Joy. Why is the room gone? I think this is so fun. I love this card. And I don't want to give it away. And I wanted to at least show it to you before I had to mail it. Because this one is, welcome in, Miss Eden. This one is getting mailed off to my buddy Ellen because I really said that I did not want to give it away. You really thought it was headless for a second? No, he's got a pirate hat on and he's drinking a bottle of rum. Or he's trying. What's really neat though is I went ahead and I posted this on social media this past week too, and I've been having a really hard time on Facebook, guys. You probably haven't seen me post anywhere because if I tried to post anywhere other than my own groups and on my own page, Facebook was blocking it. They were sending it for admin approval, even in the design teams I'm on, which means I'd have to contact each admin and say, hey, can you please approve my post? Even though they have it set to auto approve. Well, apparently they finally got it fixed this week because I tried it on Sabrina's, on Scrappy Tales, and one of my posts worked. It's like, oh my God, it worked. So I went ahead and I've done it on a couple of other websites, and one of them was, I forgot what the name of I forgot the name of the group on Facebook, but it's the one where they do the goodness, I need to pull that up now. But I'm going to be in the competition thing. Let me look at the thing. I don't remember. Gloria didn't get an email, but you know when I'm live. Yeah, I'm going live earlier though. I'm starting to go live at 5 o'clock. Today is the first one at 5 o'clock. We've been going at 5:30 for a while, and I've decided to move it. Ships. Yes. No, it's not Kendra. I know Kendra. I'm on her design team and stuff. So let me look under Meta to see the message. That's where I know the thing and my brain is just not working again. But I wanted to let you guys know about it because it's kind of cool. My Crafty Adventures. Welcome. Creative Scrapbooker Magazine. So I posted this to their page, which I haven't done in a very long time. And it actually posted. And this is the first thing that I posted on theirs for a long time. Like I said, I haven't been able to post on anybody's groups in quite a while. And they invited me to be in their next round of voting. You know how they do that competition where you do the different tiers of voting. So I will be letting you guys know. My email said it was 5:15. Okay, I need to fix that. So I sent out 2 emails. I didn't send out the first one until like halfway through the day, and I thought I fixed them both, but I may have sent out the wrong one. But thank you for coming in anyway. And again, welcome Yvette and welcome My Crafty Adventures. Fabulous. But I love this one. This was so fun. It took me, I was real relaxed and just casually, and I wonder why. Thank you so much, Yvette. I will fix that. I'm also changing my email service, so I haven't 100% made up my mind which one I'm going to go with, but I'm working on it. It's just I got too many other things to do at the same time. Anyhow, the live stream was about 3 hours to do all of the coloring and the ink blending and the die cutting and the embossing of the bottle. I've put embossing powder on the bottle. So this is just so cool. And this one is going off to Ann Farika. That's Ellen. Ann Farika on Twitch. This is going out to her, and she's probably wondering why she hadn't gotten it yet, because she lives next town over. Well, a couple of towns over, but it's still, I could drive there in like less than 15 minutes. But I've been showing it off. I love this. I know I'm busy. Part of it, it's all my fault. This is 100% my fault. I have fun with all the things, and I want to do all the things, and I basically want to connect with as many of people out there, as many of you guys as I can. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Yes, I know. I love the background. I don't do ink blending nearly enough. You know, welcome in, Pat. So good to see you, honey. Thank you. I know. Every time I do the ink blending thing, it's like, wow. Yeah, because I do so much die cutting. You guys are used to seeing my cards with die cutting. And they all look good. And y'all all like them. But then when I do something different, I got to get this stuff out of the way, or I can't get the things out of my drawer that I need. But when I do something different, you're like, wow. Okay. And yes, I am still dropping things on the floor. Well, thank you so much, Terry Cooper. I do need to do more of the ink blending. It's not that difficult once you figure out, okay, the one trick for doing decent ink blending. Well, there's a couple of things. You know what colors, you have to keep in mind what colors turn into mud. That's one thing. You need to know what colors blend together and what colors they merge into and that sort of thing. But the big thing with that is that you need to put multiple layers. Okay, the ship, because, okay, now I have to pull the card back out. The ship is another one from Sabrina. Just got new plates for my die cutting machine. My anxiety when you have the first cut into the blade. If you're able to get a magic mat, I know it's in the UK, but if you're able to use the mat, get the magic mat, then you won't be cutting, unless it's by mistake, you won't be cutting into the plate. Because I'm with you there. I mean, I do a lot of die cutting. But the ship is one of the ones from Sabrina from Scrappy Tales. So we have the Scrappy Tales Skelly. This was actually a potion bottle from one of her Halloween sets. And then this one, I think, was from this past summer. Oh, no, it was from last year. I've also learned to make sure you use ink pads. Yeah, make sure I sometimes use them when they're not. You just have to, it takes you longer to get the ink down. Let's just put it that way. And the way that I learned about it was playing with distress oxides. So I never could get okay, I've got Tim Holtz inks, and it would just take forever, and I was using the little blending brushes, and I think that's one reason why I didn't like doing it too much. I mean, I like the results somewhat, but it took so long. But now I've got those big honking brushes that I use that gives you it spreads the ink out over a bigger area. Dome or flat, it really depends on what you're doing. I use the same paper all the time, though. So here are the blending brushes that I'm using. These are big ones that give a big area that you can cover at once. I also am using the paper pouncers, which are fabulous, especially if you're doing stenciling, because you just pounce the ink down. Those are really good if you get, like nice and juicy. Also got these for small spaces. This one is the one I use for black. You can see it is completely saturated, but I also use some of the foams. So it really just depends on what I'm doing. These are the ones I use the most often. They give me the most coverage fastest. And maybe I don't need to do a doorway, but maybe I'll have time. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick ink blending. Hey, Miss Linda Gorman, how you doing, honey? I want this. I also went ahead and got another mat. So I've got the Altenew. This one's the Altenew, I think. Altenew sticky mat. I went ahead and got one. And let's see. I still have ink on most of these. I'm going to just start with the ink that's on there. So I'm putting decent amount of pressure on there, and you can't actually see it. But it is big. Now you can see it. But it's a big enough brush that you get a lot of ink down. I'm just going to use Simon Hurley's. Let's see. I'll go with Slippery When Wet for the yellow. We're going to do Roar, Bee Sting, Crown Me, and yeah, Midnight Snack. So I'm going to use more than I actually need to, but just kind of show you rainbow. I'm going to put a little more of the yellow down real quick. And then come back in with some bee sting. Yeah, I've got all these over here. And I've got them labeled with color family. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Miss Danielle. So there's some of the bee sting. And this one is not really that juicy because I've had it longer. No, these are actually ones I got off of Amazon. And I think they are in my, if you go to my Amazon store, I'm pretty sure that they're listed there. But yeah, they're ones that I have on Amazon. So I do have Amazon affiliate links. Don't really do a lot of stuff there because I do most of my stuff is, Spellbinders or design team stuff. But I do definitely love the fact that these are so big. They cover a bigger area, meaning it takes me a lot less time to ink blend than it used to with the small ones. I've even got those I've even got the bigger brushes. I can't even remember what the name of them were, but Todd got me those a while back. And the reason I got those were because Jennifer McGuire was using them. So I've gotten different things because they worked well for somebody else. Okay, here's some blue. I'm going to go ahead and put the blue down and then put the purple to go down in the middle. And this one is also fairly juicy because it's newer. And you can see the color is pretty decent, but it's still kind of light in my mind. So we're going to go back with another layer of basically everything. And it's that second layer that really makes it pop. Oops, this one is also fairly juicy. So my orange and my purple are my juicy ones. Okay, Terry Cooper. Okay, so apparently Terry Cooper doesn't really know the names of Simon Hurley inks. So we're going to go over them real quick, the ones I have on my desk. And we're going to also do the blending backwards. So for the blue, we're using Midnight Snack. So I'm going to grab some more of it. Okay, so Kelly has a question. I have a question. Are press plates for foiling? Yes and no. Press plates are used for primarily, the reason for them anyway, they're designed to work with the Better Press system. Kathy called, oh my God, I just heard what you say. I was like, pardon me. Welcome in, Miss Kathy. So this one is Midnight Snack. So this is a nice dark blue, and I probably need to put more down. Yeah. And then we're going to come in and follow that up with Crown Me, which is a purple. I know, Simon's got some cool names for these. I want Samuel L. Jackson to read that back. You can ask him a question. Right, Mary? Samuel L. Jackson is a text-to-speech thing in Tangia where you can ask him a question and he will answer it. That's why there's so many funny things. We did one on Friday on Jacksbox Chicks' stream, and I don't remember who I had. We had somebody ask something, and I had something to do with how about the game, like were we going to win or something, and it wound up saying something about how Jax can't play Fortnite worth of crap, and it was where I'm the one that lost the game, and it was just so funny. Meow. So now we have some purple down. Hey Brenda, welcome, welcome. And again, that is Crown Me. And then next we're going to go in with Roar. I roar like a lion or a tiger, and that one's in orange. And you can see how much richer those colors are getting and how well the blending is. Now, orange and purple do make brown, but when you're doing like a sunset, it actually works. Okay, now we're going to come in with the red, which is Bee Sting. Morgan Freeman would be better to announce the names of the inks. Well, you can always ask him. You only see me. Huh? What? Yeah, I'm here. I don't understand. Hi, Norma. Welcome, welcome. And I just realized I'm actually going in the wrong direction. So the bee sting should have been between the purple and the orange. So I'm going to put some more orange down because I can. But this still looks really nice, right? And when I did the one for that, for the pirate card, I also made a horizon line. And I made, oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. Let me get to a page where I can try pushing another button. Streaming. Yep, I see what you mean. So for whatever reason, when I try to show the desktop over there, for whatever reason, it decides to do like, I have to hit it twice and I don't understand. Okay, we're bringing in some more of the orange. And then, and that one again was Roar. And then we've got Terry Cooper. We have Slippery When Wet. And I know what you were thinking. But this is a nice yellow. Love watching you work all the tech. So not tech savvy. I know I'm not. Oh, but I have something I am going to definitely be sharing with you guys soon. I just decided like this last week, it's like, I didn't even know that it was a thing. And I definitely didn't know that it was free when I bought my Stream Deck. Although, yeah, I have lots of buttons. Y'all don't need this kind of buttons. But if you are interested, I know what you meant. If you are interested in learning how to do any of the buttons things, if you want to have like some simple buttons on your stream, you can do that for free on your phone. So there's this little button right there. You can't read it, but that is a Stream Deck for my phone. And right now I have it set for record, pause, pre-show, which is that intro screen that I normally have. And then the red star, you can't really see it. The red star is my face cam. And then the blue one, okay, I'm going to do it again. And then if I hit the blue button, it switches it to my desk. So yeah, you can actually have a Stream Deck on your phone for some easy ones. So you don't have to have the fancy stuff like what I've got, nothing like that. But I definitely want to teach you guys some of that if anybody is interested in that as kind of some basics. And I'm actually very seriously considering changing some things. 7 years of Jax wore off on you. Yeah, I've known her longer than you. Yeah. Well, you saw the picture. There is a picture up on my friend Jacksbox Chicks' Twitch on her Discord. And actually is we don't have my face up there anymore. There we go. But there's a picture up over on her Discord where we were at this camp out get together thing with a bunch of friends. And there was a game we were going to play, which was they strapped our feet to a board. So we're like lined up behind each other with our feet strapped to two boards, and we're supposed to try to walk together. Yeah, it didn't really work very well. Okay, so now we've got our sunset, right? And then you can add in, because this is water reactive, so if you're using distress inks, or you're using distress oxides, or Simon Hurley, or Catherine Pooler, any of those, they are water reactive. You can see it? You see that? And so now we have a fun, vibrant sunset, sunrise, whatever kind of background. Gloria Wolf, I had to send my new laptop 1 year old to get repaired yesterday, so I'm without a computer. I got an email today. They received it. Yeah. Well, if you don't know Gloria Wolf, this is something I use all the time. Gloria Wolf made this for me. Isn't that wonderful? But this is a pokey tool, which I use a lot for everything. Anytime I'm needing to open, yeah, I use it all the time. Poking die cuts out, taking off release paper, different things like that. But this gets used almost on a daily basis. And yeah, she made this. This is so pretty. I mean, if you're going to be crafting all the time, like I do, you might as well craft with stuff that's pretty. And I just realized, I think some of the gems may have come out, but like I said, I use this thing a lot. And if you're interested in it, I think I might still have your email down in the description. If not, let me know, and I will give you Miss Gloria Wolf's email. Yes, a sharp, pointy thing. How are you showing up on 2 different streams on YouTube? That is something that YouTube decided to let us do not too long ago. And I use, the reason I've got all the different effects and stuff is I use a software called OBS. And there was somebody from, I think the company was Atom, who has created a where basically you can do the same thing, but you can do vertical and horizontal at the same time. So I think it is fabulous. So yeah. It's not really all that complicated. It's a plugin. It's kind of where... It's kind of like adding an additional app or something to your computer. Except it's all... I need to clean this better. That's something else I haven't figured out. I just got this, and it's the one from Altenew, which means it's got the grid, which I think is... Oh, you're going to love this too. This is kind of fabulous. It will let me stamp with it. See, the ink that is still here will let me stamp with it. I'm just going to wet that down some because I want to clean it anyway. But I've got little grids, so it's kind of cool. I probably should be using the other side, but I also like the fact that it's got that grid on the back, and I like knowing where everything is, if that makes any kind of sense. I know that this will just clean up fine with stamp cleaner or with soap and water, and it'll be fine. Okay, so back to Halloween crafting. Before I move on to anything else, did you guys have any other questions or want to ask anything else about the ink blending? I mean, I wasn't really even paying attention to what I was doing when I did that. The key is adding that second layer. Kelly wants to know, do I need a better press to use a sentiment press plates, or can I use normal die cutting machine and use it like a stamp? I need to actually experiment with that because I have heard, yes, if you use the right sandwich, you can. You need to know that it is going to be a little... Okay, you've probably seen the videos where you can do kind of a faux embossed or debossed look, and that is where it's pressing into the paper. I think I'm going to go ahead. Do I have a press plate out here? I don't know if I do. I may. I have too much stuff out here on my desk, as usual. But I'm pretty sure that you can. And you can definitely use it with hot foil. And to be honest, someone had posted somewhere. Oh, I know I've got some that, well, I don't know. Let me look in this other bin of stuff that's not pre-release. If I can't find anything that is, I may not get a Halloween card done today. But if I don't have one, this is backwards, so I can't see what I've got. Die, 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 die. Most of these are going to be dies. I've got a stamp set. Dies, dies, dies. Dies. Dies, dies. Stamp set. Stamp set. Die set. Die set. Die set. Magnet. Oh, without anything attached. You're looking into the cocktail sentiments, but don't have a foiling machine or a heat press. Well, most of them, one thing I have noticed with spellbinders is a lot of times with the specialty kind of sentiments, they're probably doing both stamps and better press, which is kind of interesting when I wind up with both. That's a foil. Okay, so in this, I don't have anything that is not. Okay. Let me grab out. Is this October? Okay, so this is the October clubs. Okay. That is the October Better Press of the month. So we're going to go ahead and try it out. So I'm almost positive that it shouldn't mess up my machine. Plus, because the handle broke off, I've already got another one on its way anyway. So if it messes up my machine, we're okay. So in case you guys didn't see it last week, yeah, the handle broke off. It's because it's held on with 3 little tabs and on each handle, and I've only got one left. So the other 3 broke off. Anyway. So it's kind of I'm going to just do the sentiments, I think, instead of the plaid. And let me grab a piece of cardstock. Just going to use some regular weight cardstock. And let's see. And then I'm going to actually grab out a couple of my, I was hoping to get one that was flat. These are not really flat. They need to be flattened out. See how warped they are? I'm going to go ahead and use these because they are plastic and they are flexible. These are definitely flexible. Because they are flexible, it shouldn't, even if it winds up being too close of a words. Even if it turns out to be too snug of a fit, this should still not damage anything. I mean, I definitely put these things through the works. Okay, so I'm going to, I don't even know what these say. Joy and peace. Warm winter wishes. So this is all Christmassy. I'm just going to grab one of my inks. This would probably work better with the magnetic. Oh, that's an idea. Since this is metal, I'm going to use my new magnetic magic mat to hold it down. Kind of the same way that our Better Press would do. Also, let's see, okay. I was thinking I had some fibers there. So I'm just going to go ahead and just add some ink down onto it. There we go. And let's kind of sort of make it straight. And then we're going to put a piece of paper down. Here's the thing. It's touching it. The Better Press is going to be better press, because it's not going to touch the paper until you're ready to run it through. So I am actually taking a chance right now trying to do this without having it actually working right. Okay. And that doesn't feel very snug. Huh? It feels okay. You know how when you're... Okay, now I'm starting to feel it. Which probably means that this is too thick. So it did work. It was too thick though. See how it's actually cut through? So that means I need less pressure than what that did. Oh, that's another thing. I've also noticed that this is actually thicker. The new magic mat, the magnetic magic mat, does seem to be a little bit thicker than the other. Okay, we're going to try it again. And I think I'm going to take this off. So the trick is going to be finding the right combination. And since this is already being used, it's also a little wet too. I'm just going to put that on there and we're going to run it through. This is one of the things I was wanting to experiment with. Okay, this time it doesn't really feel like I did any kind of pressure. It didn't feel like any pressure at all. But we'll see if it did anything. It stamped it down. But it's not actually completely perfect. Looks like it slid a little bit. But you can do it. It is where you can do it. You're going to have to play with your sandwich. Try not to put too much pressure, because if you put too much pressure, you could break something. It does work great with hot foil. It does work great in the better press. And the big thing about the better press part is that it actually pushes everything together as it's going through, and the pressure is being added to get that really nice impression on there. So I love my machine. I use it more for foil than I do for anything else. And it is now almost 6 o'clock. So we've been on here an hour, and I want to try to get a card done in the next hour. I was actually trying to be more focused and not get as distracted, because you guys distract me so much. But I love you anyway. Yeah, the better press definitely gives you fabulous results. Okay, I'm not going to use this. This is also the new magnetic magic mat. I love this. However, I have not tested it yet to see whether or not I can flatten it back out once it starts to get... somebody says something about... Oh, thanks, Jim. How's your knee and your eye? So, Jim, how is your knee and how is your eye? I probably missed it somewhere. Mostly because I've got the wrong chat up in front of me. No news from Dawn about whether or not she's going live tonight. But yeah, this thing is really great, especially for... Okay. I did a short where I was die cutting out the ship.
Krafty Kreations
oh my God.
11 asked me, can Debbie J focus enough to finish this card in the next hour? Those darn squirrels.
Darn squirrels.
That's just $1 million question. With Debbie J's focus bouncing around like a ping pong ball, it's going to take a miracle to get that card done. Those squirrels ain't helping either. But hey, miracles do happen. Let's see if they can pull it off.
And I just noticed, looking at the vertical, that Samuel L. Jackson was up on the screen twice. So I know what's wrong with it. I know how to fix it. I just thought I did it last week already. Anywho. Yeah, we are going to make a house, or a door. I think I want to make a black door. No, it was not your fault, honey. It is totally fine. I want y'all to ask me questions. If there's something I can do to help, I want to help. That's what I'm here for. Right? That's what I want to be here for. Let me grab a new piece of black. Actually, more than just one. This is way more than I need. So I'm going to do a black door. Yeah, what happened to your eye, Jim? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, so the last time I used it, I taped everything together. So we had the shape of we've got the door, we've got the windows in the door, and then we've got this piece that goes over the top. Jim says, no problem asking, Kelly. Debbie is here to help and inform us. Squirrels! Oh my God. find. Do I not have that out? I guess I don't. I thought I did. So there's my YouTube chat, and there is my Twitch chat, and there's my combined chat from StreamerBot. And I should have another YouTube chat out here somewhere. And I thought I had. Let me move that over there. That is just bugging me so much. I have an issue with my menu bar. You know, your start bar. A lot of people have it at the bottom of their screen. Well, I have a vertical. And I want it to be vertical on this monitor. But I want this to be my main monitor. So it keeps on switching back to this one. I don't have that up. That's why. Okay. So Gloria was saying Jim and I both had laser eye surgery for the same thing. So that's what I wanted to be able to do, is pop up those things. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. But I had taped everything together, so I don't have to tape it together this time. And let's see. I think. This one might actually go with the other set too. I don't know. I think I want to do the doormat also, and we're going to do that one to say, where's the other thing? Because I had it out here. I want to say hey boo, if I can find the hey boo thing. So I thought I moved it over to this one. That's before I started moving everything else around. So I've got hello. I don't want the hello. I'm sure it's under something, because that's how it does. And I say this a lot. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. It was right there. Good Lord. Okay, so we're going to do hey boo. So that's going to be on our doorstop. And then, of course, I need bats. So I'll do a bat, because I'm going to go ahead and use up all of that. And how about some black greenery to start. And I'm going to put it on here. And I just realized I've got it on the magnetic magic mat because it was sticking on there, and I don't want to use the magnetic magic mat for this. I'm going to use a regular one because, like I said, I don't know if I can flatten it back out, and I want it to last a long time. So I'm going to be continuing to use all of the things. And it might help if I put this back in there. In case you didn't know what that was, I have the universal plate system, and it has a top part of the platform that you can remove so that you can use it with 3D embossing folders, which is something else I love too. Okay, we're going to go ahead and run that through. So we have a starting point. Little bat. And I think I must have had the bat face up because I didn't get anything for the bat. And for whatever reason, this just did not want to cut this cardstock. It's probably because this is too warped. I've had eye issues the last few years, so I have retinal specialists too. Wow, crazy. Crafty Adventures is correct. That is crazy. Oh, my bat slid. See that? Yeah, that was my fault. I'm also using thin cardstock here. Okay, this is actually heavyweight cardstock. I'm going to do it again. And you want to do everything at an angle if you can, so that it will cut better. Welcome, Raiders. Everybody give them lots of love in the chat, guys. Give Vixen and her buddies, give them lots of love. Thank you so much for popping in, honey. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Catastrophe alert, Vixen 1027. I can't read it because it went past me. But she rated my channel with 7 viewers. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Private Zig is going to give me a lurk. And Mel is doing a check-in. I definitely need to flatten out my magic mats. Yeah, because they're not wanting to cut. And I know that it's because, look how that's really warped. Okay. I'm trying not to, I'm going to go ahead and use it. I love my magnetic magic mat, but I'm afraid I'm going to ruin it is what it is. I can use the other side. Because I don't know yet whether or not this is, Kathy, how do you flatten out the mat and remove small papers? So with the regular magic mat, it just needs heat. It takes about 5 minutes, and I'm just using a Ranger heated tool. So I would recommend using this and not your heat gun. The heat gun does do really focused heat and gets a lot hotter. This does a more of a generalized, and it's a lot gentler on it, but it winds up slightly, not exactly melting, but softening the plastic, and it allows you to get everything flattened back out. Once it heats up enough, you can lay it down and put a book or something on it, and it'll flatten right out. And I flatten these out a lot of times. I've been using a magic mat for 4 years since they first came out with it, and I think I have 3. I thought I only had 2, but I think I've got 3 of them that I use on a regular basis. And if you've ever watched my channel, you know I do a lot of die cutting. But yeah, once you do that, it winds up, my magnetic mat makes the sandwich too tight. Yes, the magnetic mat, I believe, is a little thicker than my magic mats. But my magic mats, like I said, these things are 3 years old, or 4 years old. 4 years old come November, and they've gotten a lot of use. So it might be getting close to time for me to start thinking about replacing them. I do have a couple of extras in there for when these do get too old to use. But this is really the first time that I've had any problem with them trying to cut. I've also got a new Platinum 6 coming. The handle came off. The handle. This thing is only it's 2 years old. I think it's almost 3 years old. So I've had it for a bit. I use it a lot, and I pick it up and put it down all the time underneath my desk. So it's gotten plenty of use. Spellbinders was awesome enough that although it's not under warranty, they gave me a discount on the one that is on its way to me right now. Well, it's not quite on its way to me yet. I've placed the order, but they are kind of backed up right now, so it's taking longer for them to actually ship anything. I love the metal plate too. So I do have a precision base plate, an old one that is probably about like 5 years old. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but this is now very, very flexible. Okay, and you can see that just flexing it around like that, some of the papers are already popping off. So this means it's ready for, I'm going to put it over a garbage can and start just kind of brushing it off. Do I have a scrub brush? I don't think I do, but I can use this. I never use this. It's a Mod Podge brush, but it's got some stiff bristles, so I'm just going to use it to kind of get some of this off. I don't even want to do that. Basically, what I need to do is just put it down underneath something, and it will flatten itself back out. But this is one of my only plates that is kind of warped. My turning handle came off my mini Stamp It Up die cutter. It still works with the screw book. It's about 2 years old. Yeah, that's the thing. The warranties aren't think the warranties aren't really designed for the kind of work that we put. We do a lot. We push these guys to the limits. Excuse me. I'm going to use this one. It is, like I said, it is thicker. And might as well use it on this side so it will actually line up in the slots and stay in place. Mostly. Oh, hey, boo. And since I'm doing, I might as well do the spider web. Yeah, for the top while I'm doing it. Where's my flamingo? Did someone steal my flamingo? There it is. I was about to blame Mary again. Spiderweb spine. Absolutely. So this one, this dies, like I said, this is the window that goes around the top of the door. And I should have done this the first time through, but I didn't. And now that it's on the magnetic magic mat, it's basically staying in place. Well, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Okay, that goes in there. I am going to tape the bat down. I'm going to tape this last bit down. The reason for that is the paper is now warped from having gone through the machine. And let's just turn it a little bit. Okay, and then find me a plate. And we're going to go ahead and run it through. And this is going to be snugger. Did you know Tiffany is going to be on Craft Roulette? I know, right? I love her. And I think I didn't actually go over the edge. I think I may have had it off. Okay, we're backing it up. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, we're going to see how this one did. Hopefully I'll get something die cut today. There we go. Now that looks perfect. I've also noticed sometimes if you put too much pressure, die cutting doesn't want to work either. A lot of it depends on how thick the paper is, what kind of pressure you're doing, and all of the things. Okay. Okay, and then we've got, this one should say, hey boo now. So I can pop out the letters, you can see that. I can pop the letters out, back it with some white, and that'll look cool. Yeah, I am so excited for her. I mean, I'd love to do Craft Roulette too, but I don't actually make time on the weekends. I try to get everything done, and then Saturday rolls around, and it's like, when I'm planning on doing a Craft Roulette card, it's like, oh, I got all this other stuff I need to get done, and then I don't have time. And this weekend was bad. It's like this weekend, it's like I realized at the last minute, it's like, oh, I had a summit video that was due, and I didn't get it done on time. Okay, I may need to go back through with that one again, because it didn't seem to want to pop out the little ones, but I still think that's cute. Hey, boo. And now we have our spider web. Okay. I have too much stuff right in front of me. Let me get the door off of here. It also might be just, maybe I did something weird to the dies because it's not wanting to cut all the way through. That's okay though, because what can we do if a die does not pop all the way through? We can take a craft knife and finish it up. There we go. And that knife is filthy. I need to clean it. And no, I have not actually die cut in a couple of days. My projects for this weekend, I had like I said, I had a design team. I had a summit video that was due that I had forgotten was due. And that one is actually using the Cricut. So that summit is going to be next month. And okay, so we have this. That summit is going to be next month and is involving the Cricut, and it's going to be a light up card. Bethany says she is here, but she's not here. Well, Bethany, why not? Love ya, honey. You know it. AMZ crowd. Away from keyboard to make dinner and such. Have fun lurking. And working on my summit video now. Yeah, so she's working on a summit video too. So I'm in a summit this weekend, which is the I had the problem last week too. I did. So the summit that is this weekend is the one that is with Justine and Laurel Baird, and it is for stress-free card making, which I was stressing out. Thank you, Mary. I was stressing out for trying to figure out the name of the thing, but that one is from yeah, that one is the summit that's this weekend. Starts on the 27th, and then I've got another one coming up. I believe it's the end of next month, and that's going to have a light up card involved. Yeah. So the video for this week's summit is not a light up card, mostly because we need to use five products or less. And that's why I didn't do it as a light up card, because that would have taken me over the top. Okay. So the idea that I was thinking of, do I have any white cardstock here? Is basically a black and white card. I had to restart filming because my first take, I didn't like my design. I understand that one. Happens all the time, hun. So I'm thinking, kind of wish this one had not completely popped out, but that's okay. So we're going to have our door. Going to have our spider web up there. Going to have our mat down here. I'm probably going to have to cut pieces off, but I'm thinking having black and white would be really cool. And I do have a door handle. Thank you, Terry Cooper. So I've got a door handle. I've also got these little skulls. So I kind of want to do that. And I might use the 31 as part of the sentiment. Haven't 100% decided on that yet. Actually, I could do. So I think these are actually for those pieces. Could do white there, but I don't know I want to do that. What is CMSS? Card Maker Success Summit. Circling Crayons followed my channel. Thank you so much. Bethany, do you still do sublimation on mugs? This is one that I did for a summit. You could do dark purple or orange. So I know I missed something somewhere. So I do want to thank for the follows. Yeah, I kind of got in my head that I want to do like black and white. I mean, I could also. But yeah, I kind of want to do black and white this time. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and start putting it together. I mean, I don't really have a whole lot of stuff out. Still do sublimation on all kinds of mugs now, Gloria. Hi, I miss you. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. And where is that one? There we go. Yeah. So I'm going to use some foam tape for this too. Like I said, I haven't 100% decided what I want to do, but I can always start putting things together and we can see where it goes. Because there's nothing wrong with adding once we got it together, right? And I don't normally plan anyway. Yeah. Waiting to get your camera to charge so you can finish filming. Yeah, I get that. I used to do everything on my phone, and yeah, that kind of... I used to film on my phone. I used to film on my tablet, and I'll be honest with you, it was a pain. The phone or tablet would get too hot, and the battery would die. And drove me crazy, which is one reason why I got an actual webcam for it. I mean, webcams are not going to be as good a quality as some of the other cameras, but they've been working great for me. And I just realized how... I know what it is. I'm too tall. There we go. My face is still not quite right on vertical, but that's okay. Let me see. I want to do this one too. I really want to get those letters out. Because I kind of wanted to stick. And I haven't had a problem with letters like this in a long time. I don't know what is going on tonight, but tonight things are not wanting to work. That's what I want. I want to have white behind the back. Can you tell me more about the event? So there are lots of different summits. Cardmaker Success Summit is the next one is coming up. That's the CMSS. The next one is coming up in March, I believe. But there are some other summits that are going on really soon. So the first one that I've got is the one that is happening this next week. It's being put on by Justine Hovey and Laurel Baird. And they are super, super sweet. Anyway, it's put on by them, and the whole premise behind their summit is to show different ways you can make holiday cards with 5 products or less. So along with stuff that almost every crafter's got, like cardstock or a stamp block, things like that. Oh, new names to you. Okay. But anyway, they... I think there's like 30 or so of us. We're all going to be teaching something. The summit is free. And if you go to my link bio, which is debbiejscraftingcorner.com/link bio, I've got at the top of the first page is a picture, and if you click on that, that'll take you straight in to get your free ticket. But yeah, that summit is actually starting on the 27th. I believe my live stream on that one, because I'll be doing a live Q&A, and I am getting too distracted. But I'm going to be doing a live Q&A, and my live stream is, I believe, 4 o'clock on Friday. Okay, now it's starting to come out. And my card, in my mind, it is pretty simple, but it is super cute. I got a penguin on the front of it. Anyway, we'd love to have you come and hang out with us at the summit. So the way that the summits work, they're free for 24 hours. You can watch any of the presentations for 24 hours while they're there. If you want to have longer access, there is an all-access pass type of thing that is available. I think the one for the summit is called the Ultimate Bundle. And also, most of the presenters are doing some sort of a freebie giveaway. And if you also get the All Access Pass bundle, there's also another thing that is kind of included in that as well for most of the speakers. So it's a lot of fun, a lot of high energy, and I'm going to be having fun when I go live on Friday, like I normally do. And I'll probably be so amped up from doing that live stream that I'll have to get back on and play some more Fortnite. No cutting my fingers. I know, right? And it turns out that most of this isn't actually as bad connected as I thought, so that's good. I was thinking, oh my God, why didn't it actually pop out at all? It's where just one little piece of paper doesn't want to let go, and that holds the whole thing in, right? Okay, so we've got hay and we've got part of the bee. So that's this summit. The next summit that's going to be in October is also Christmas theme, and it's going to be, it's all cricket related products or machines. I have a Cricut Joy, so that's what I'm using to do my project. And I've got an SVG that I was working on this weekend that is going to be part of, that you're going to get to be able to duplicate and create the same card. You guys want to see the card I made this weekend? Where'd I put it? Oh, it's still over here. Is it still over here? That's 2 weeks ago. I thought I still left it out here. I'm going to have to grab it for you guys to see. I probably put it away. I think I did put it away. But yeah, that one is gone. That one I believe is like the end of the month. And yeah, the projects were actually due like last week. And I was, yeah, was due on the 21st. Why is that one? That one is that B is not one to come loose. Let me get the rest of this loose because there's all, those are easier lines to work with. There we go. So there's part of that O. Yeah, I don't normally have this much trouble on them. Most of y'all have seen me do die cutting with no problem at all, and today it's just not wanting to work. Like I said, it's where one little bit of the card does not want to pop through. I wish I knew how to sharpen the dies. Maybe that's it. Signed up for the summit yesterday. You always get the all access pass. Fabulous. It definitely helps when you don't have a lot of time to watch the things. I mean, there are some summits that's like, okay, I don't have the time, so I can't do anything with it. And I know I'm not going to have the time to even watch the replays of it, so I have to miss out. But there are some of my favorite content creators that I have to watch their stuff. I just have to. I have no choice. I think I might try a few different things for March. Have some ideas. Fabulous. So that means that Mary, I believe, is going to be in the Card Maker Success Summit coming up in March. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet, but we don't have anything due for that one yet. I do know that Brandy tends to want all of her stuff early, so I will be working on that soon. Oh, and I've also got one more. Lots of pumpkins. Ah, thank you so much for the pumpkins. But there is another summit coming up in November, which is the Scrapbooking Fun Summit. I believe that's mid to late November, I think. And I'm going to be in that one. And I have not decided yet for absolute certain what I'm going to do, but I have an idea. And that one is primarily, it's for scrapbooking, but it's basically anything paper crafting, and they leave it really open for us so that we can basically teach whatever we want to. But you know what would be a great help to me and other content creators like me that are doing these summits? Y'all should tell us what kind of things you would like to see, and then we can kind of pull something out of the hat, right? But I'm always asking for you guys to let me know what you think. And I started thinking about my channel this week, and it's like, you know, I really don't know what people think when they hear the name Debbie J's Crafting Corner. I'm starting to think that y'all are just thinking, this woman's nuts, and let's go see what kind of trouble she's going to get into this time. I don't know if it's true, but that's kind of what goes through my head that I think that y'all are probably thinking. So I posted on the community tab. Yes, I posted on the community tab on YouTube and in my Facebook group that I would love for you guys to let me know what you think when you think of the words Debbie J's Crafting Corner, because that'll help me now kind of know where it kind of helps give me a little bit of direction, if that makes sense. I think I'm going to cut this out. And this is really lightweight too. That may be another thing. I probably put too many things through the die cutting machine at once, where lately I've been putting just like one or two because I'm building as I go, right? I'm also right-handed. I have less time since, okay, I got to go back up. I have less time since I went back to work full time and Union and Joint Health and Safety. That's Miss Mary. And somebody thinks Todd's feet. Jim thinks of Todd's feet every once in a while. Well, you guys had some funny ideas last week. I need to video his feet and see if I can make some kind of an alert with his feet. That would be too friggin' funny. Now that's funny. Okay. On vertical, guys, you didn't see that because I don't know how I can actually situate that one to work over there. But my friend, that was Terry Cooper. Yes, Terry Cooper just redeemed something that said, only time I think what kind of mess you might get into is on Fridays. That's because that's when we do Fortnite. We do Fortnite Fridays. Although it doesn't seem like it's going to be as shenanigan-y for a while, which is good. My buddy Jax is going through some things and trying to basically make a few changes on her stream, so it's not going to be quite as crazy as it was, but we shall see what happens with that. But did you love that I kept on just, yeah, I have, when I play Fortnite, it's where I've got like 10, if I've got like 15 minutes before dinner, and I'm like, okay, I don't have time to make anything, so I am going to go ahead and just, that's cute. I'm going to go ahead and just play a couple of rounds of Fortnite, right? And I'm playing by myself. Mary says, I think Debbie, my spirit animal. I remember you telling me that a long time ago. But I've been playing more by myself, and sometimes I watch videos by people that supposedly know what they're doing. Like I learned from Nick A30, kind of the easiest way supposedly to take out one of the bosses. So I've been kind of pushing and going farther. Okay, I like the little doormat. So we've got our doormat, and then we're going to have our door above it. And the reason I did that is I kind of want to position it higher. I'm willing to cut parts off the top, but I want this to be showing at the bottom, if that makes sense. So let's put some foam on the back of that. There's my foam. So if you're new here, kind of the way that it goes is Tuesday nights we do a live stream here and on Twitch, and I'm working on doing the vertical thing too. So if you pop in and see us on vertical, feel free to pop into the horizontal because you're going to be able to do a lot more of the interactions and things and hang out and all that. But I want to let folks know that we're there, and that's kind of what the vertical is for. The vertical is primarily to help with, that's the way I want it. To get new people in. And that's something else I need to talk to y'all about. Uh-oh. What's that? Oh, I was thinking Todd. Todd's out on his bike. So I'm thinking, don't tell me he had a flat. If he has a flat, then I have to go get him. Now, this is where tropical storm warning. I'm looking outside. There's a blue sky. But yeah, I was thinking about that, Terry Cooper. I was thinking, we might have to, I need to record his feet. Maybe him doing that little can thing or something with his feet like he likes to do. And see what I can come up with. But that's going to take some effort. That's where videoing and then getting rid of the background and then turning it into a short video. It's basically some stuff that I haven't done before. I kind of sort of think I know how, but I haven't done it. It's much easier when it is an inanimate object. 3 C's for Debbie. Crafty, chatty, and crazy. Thank you so much, Kelly. I wonder if we want to see your stream showcase tonight. Okay, so that is down at the bottom. Oh, that's another thing. If you are new here, you may not know that I stole Supreme Doom's idea after asking if I could Godspeed. But after asking if I could, and she does a stream showcase on her stream every week to showcase, again, saying words that mean the same thing, but basically to show off you guys' work. So I'm doing that now too. So if you have got a new card that you would like to show us, head over to my Discord. Somebody type into the chat !Discord so that if anybody's interested, they can pop right on over to it. That'll bring up a link. But go over to the Discord and go into the stream showcase area and post your pics. Must be family friendly. But yeah, I mean, Kelly has been posting a lot in there. Ruth has been posting a lot in there. I don't post in there personally because you guys see my stuff all the time. But I would love to show off your work. And there is a link to my Discord. And it looks like it's posting everything. Why is it doing that? Oh my God, it's stuck on a loop. Why is it stuck on a loop? Is it stuck on a loop? Is it still going? It is. Oh my God, that is not supposed to be happening. Okay, let me look at my streamer bot and see if I can figure out what's... I don't know why I am not... There. That was weird. Let's see if I... For whatever reason, the vertical was not showing my desk again. And I have no idea why. So welcome in, Sir King Crayons. I did see you popped into the Discord and... oh, that is cute. I will be showing that off. Okay, let me see if this is still... Ba-bum-bum. Yeah, it is. Let's see if I can turn that off. Cues. Pause all cues. Okay. I don't know if I can clear all cues. I can clear them. Oh my God. R2D2 rolls through. Fabulous. Okay. What's that one? Can I clear that one? This is something else I really haven't done anything with, is the queue thing. But somebody's trying to do something. Pending default. Clear. Okay. So I cleared the queue, I think. And we are going to resume all queues. There we go. So hopefully somebody did Santa. And apparently they were naughty. Somebody do zombie. Okay, somebody did ghosts. BS Santa. Okay. Kitty. Oh. So one thing that I do want to do really soon is start doing some giveaways, because I've actually started going through some of my Spellbinder stuff and just putting things into a bin. So there will be Spellbinder stuff mixed into it, because that's kind of what I have the most of at the moment. And a lot of it is stuff that I probably am not going to get a chance to use again, because it's like 2-3 years old. Anyhow, I want to do a giveaway, but I also want you guys to help me reach some goals. So for goals, right now on my YouTube channel, I have 6,741 current subscribers. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, be sure to do that. What I'd like to do is also build up the live stream community, that you guys that come in and hang out with us during live streams. So if we can get the numbers up on that and get that, somebody had suggested this, and I think that was a good goal, but I'm kind of getting impatient. We were thinking of doing a giveaway when I reach 7,000 subscribers, but that's like 250 away. And I don't know that I'm actually going to be there before the end of the year, unless you guys start helping me out and get your friends to come and hang out with us, And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, do that. Also, if you are publicly subscribed, which I know some folks don't want to do that on YouTube, I totally understand. But if you do, then I can add you to the credits. Actually, the credits, mostly when it comes to the names, it shows the folks that are publicly subscribed and members on my channel, so you get that. So we do have a membership as well. Anyway, I just need some help from y'all. And what I really wanted this thing that Andy Lippy made, but he hasn't made it available for everybody. Yes, he's just been using it on his channel because he's got a really cool giveaway tool. I want it. I could probably go back and watch his videos and figure out how he made it, because he made it live on stream, and he has those streams on YouTube too. But yeah, I really know that I would have problems with that because I don't have the time. I just don't have the time. I do some of the stuff, but it was complex enough, and he does some of the stuff in coding, which is like C#, and I don't know C# yet, and I don't have the time to teach myself at the moment. Okay, I'm going to put the window in, and I'm just going to add a little bit of tape to hold it in place, because I can. And trim down the part that would be overlapping, because I don't want it to overlap the window itself. That's on this side. I just want the frame. And of course I put it down in the wrong spot. And I have no idea what this music is that I'm hearing from Todd's computer. You once had a black cat named Luna. And we had our two kitties that we had that passed away this year. It was Squeaky and Ninja, and they were both jet black. I miss my kitties. We still have the cat tower back behind me with the fan on it. You probably can see that. But yeah, we've got the cat tower back there. And I'm telling Todd we need to go ahead and move it out of the way, because he's not wanting to get another cat yet. But I want one. Okay. She was a rescue kitty. Yeah, mine were too. My friend Natasha. That's cool. But my friend Natasha actually, I think it was where she found them at where she works. But she found the mama cat. And after they had taken the mama cat away for like a couple of days and took her to the vet, had her all checked out, all the things, that's when they found out that, oh, she had babies. They were underneath the house and they didn't see them. And so the kittens were away from their mom for like 2 days. And she gave them all, well, she found homes for all of them. She kept a couple of them, and we got two of the girls. And they would have been like, I think they would have been either 13 or 14 this year. So yeah, I love my kitties. I mean, when I was sick a lot, which I think was actually just anxiety issues, but when in 2019 and before that, when I was sick, Ninja would come and sit on my lap while I watched TV. And it was after that I started actually doing more, like doing more cards and doing more videos and things like that. 2020, I kind of went crazy. I did a lot of videos. Kitties, yes. Okay, that looks good. I don't know how I'm going to pop it up. I don't think it's going to be able to be popped up. Yeah, it's not going to be able to be popped up because I can't get foam behind that little bitty lines. But anyway, yeah. After I stopped sitting on the couch so much, the cat decided, oh, I don't like you anymore. I'm just going to come over and let Daddy scritch me. So she basically became Todd's cat. I just realized the skulls, where's the skulls at? That's the open house door base. Here's the skull. It looks like the skull would actually fit right there on the bat, which I think is weird because I never noticed it before. It basically would. I'm not going to do it because that's just too weird. But we are going to do some skulls. We're going to do the doorknob. And this one's just real simple, and that's because you guys distracted me too much and I didn't wind up with not enough time to do all the things. But anyhow. I do like the little skulls. And then I also want to get into the one that's got the pumpkins. I also know that it is, right now it is 6:45. I don't know, has anybody heard from Dawn yet to know whether or not she's going to be going live tonight? And let's go ahead and cut some of these out. Before I do that, I think I am going to go ahead and do the stream showcase so that we don't forget about it. Nobody has heard from Dawn yet. Okay. So let's do our stream showcase. I have not checked the buttons. So I don't know if it's going to work right. It worked! Yay! Okay, but the other screen didn't. Let's get that up. There we go. Okay. There we go. So we've got some new folks. Well, we've got Miss Kelly's Crafts, which she loves to do the stream showcase. She's been on here the last couple of weeks. So again, reminding you guys that if you would like to have me show off your work, be sure to post it in here on Discord. Okay, so we're going to start off with this one. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Okay, so this one said, how did I get so lucky? Them off fishing. I think she's got herself a boyfriend. I think that is adorable. And then we've got us a zombie with a little kitty. Meow. A zombie with a voodoo doll. Okay, and then let's spook up some fun, which also has some glow-in-the-dark little stars. That is adorable. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Kelly. And then we've got this one from our new friend, Circing Crayons. Tell us about this. I can tell that it is a 3D paper witch hat with spider webs. This is so cool. Looks like it might have foam underneath it too. So that is really, really cool. But if you want to tell us more about what it is, I'd love to hear it. Folks are saying, wow, this is amazing. So yeah, I would love to be able to share more folks' stuff. So be sure to post that over in our Discord. I'm doing this every week right now. Also, when I get Happy Mail in, I am opening those on stream if the people show up. So I have an envelope from Supreme Doom, but I know that she's had issues. I haven't really had a chance to go back and finish reading what I started reading from her, but she's had some issues. But it's a die. Oh, that is cool. That is cool. But everybody make sure to include Supreme Doom in your prayers. I know that she's got some things going on that I don't really know a lot about, but she has been kind of away from the streams for a little bit, and that's why we haven't seen her. Okay, we do have some pumpkins and this urn. I'm kind of thinking maybe, do we want to do gray for the urn? I have not used the full-blown thing. You just did your own kind of thing. You did not use the instructions. Okay, I'm looking at too many overlapping. I've got too many windows overlapping. And then we've got our pumpkins. So I could do orange pumpkins, so we would add a little pop of color. And kind of thinking I want gray for the urn. So you guys need to let me know what you think. So this is the urn I'm talking about. It's basically a pot for plants, but we're going to stack our pumpkins on it. So Terry Cooper. Okay, I missed what it was that Mary and Terry Cooper are talking about. Something about taking a picture. Green cat sounds good, or brown. Yeah, if it was in front of my house, I would probably do black, but I don't have a black door. I've got a brown door. So since we have a black door, I'm thinking gray would probably work really well. So this is going to be mostly monochromatic, except for the pop of orange that I think I want to add for the pumpkins. And I'm still working my way through my scraps. I really want to get my scraps gone. So I know I have some grays in here, but do I have a gray that I like? That one looks okay, and I can always bring in some shady for that too. So if you don't have quite the right color that you want, just add some ink. Okay, we got those in. I know I have some more orange. Kind of reminds you of a water feature. Yep. So we're going to do 3 pumpkins. So this is what my die cutting usually comes out like. That's why I was like, what is going on with it when it was not working the way I was expecting it to? Okay. So I'm just making it up as I go along. I do the same thing when it comes to like decorating a tree or anything. I'm real bad about not planning it. So just starting off with having the door. I mean, I did kind of think before, based on what you guys had said last week, about maybe having it where the door opens and then have a ghost pop out. This one does not have where it's going to open. Does have, since it's up on foam, I could cut out a ghost and have it kind of sneaking out the side. But I think I kind of want to do this container instead. Let me get out. Where's my other... I'm going to use my... Probably not going to actually need to use any ink on this. Any additional ink. I'm just using what's left on this pad. And that's it. But that looks kind of cool. It looks a little bit like stone. Well, as long as the base works with that, with things like my hat, it's okay to do your own stuff. Absolutely. I am seat in my pants, and that's what I do. And this little bit of black does kind of make it look a little bit more like stone. Gives it a little bit of texture. Okay, and then the little bit of the little extra pieces you can layer on, give it a little bit more dimension. And I like my dimension. Okay, so this one goes up there. Coffee or bed is always hard. Yeah, it does make it look a little older and weathered. And I think I'm going to do kind of the same thing with the orange. Can add a little bit. Let me grab a brush instead. Where's my brush? Actually, I think this one was done with red. I need to clean these. So I've got a bunch of these little guys. I even actually ordered several more. I've got more, like 3 packs that I got off of Amazon. I just have not used them. But you can do the same kind of thing with your markers. Just add a little bit extra. So I'm just adding a little bit of shadow down at the bottom and then coming down from the top. One of the first things that I got decent at coloring were pumpkins. So that's one reason why my orange Spectrum Noir markers got so dry. It's because that was the thing that I got good at. So pick something that is fairly easy for you if you're trying to learn how to do some coloring and blending. And that was just what I chose to do. I mean, I love Halloween anyway. And like I tell you guys, if you mess up, it's okay because that's the way it's supposed to look. Okay, so now that has a little bit more texture, which I like. And we'll do the next one. And it can just fit right in there. I really don't know why they did the cutting of the lid off. It doesn't really make sense to me, but that's fine. It just means you can use these in different ways. Kelly says that she normally goes to bed at 5 a.m. Yeah, that's because she wants to stay up and hang out with me, and she's over in the UK. So we've got a couple of folks that are over in the UK. One of my buddies, she falls asleep because it is so late there. And then she apologizes, says, I'm so sorry I missed it again. And it's like, it's totally fine. And she winds up, oh, she does that on pretty much every time we go live. She comes back and says, you know, thank you so much. And I'm so sorry that I missed and all the things. And absolutely love her for that. She's such a sweetheart. Okay, we're going to do our third pumpkin. And then I can start gluing these guys on. And I think I'm going to pop them up on some foam too. Okay, I am going to do a little bit of coloring, just grabbing one of my Spectrum Noirs. I could grab out my my new Ohuhus, but they're like under, I put them away. That's what I did. I'm just going to basically give us some concrete down here. Kind of a floor for our urn to actually sit on. And yes, I know I should have done this before adding the stoop, and I didn't. But that's because I don't plan. I just don't. Y'all know it. Your pencil reminds me of school. It's been 10 years. Yeah, this one, that's actually an art pencil. This one is from Artist Loft. It's a 2B, so it is a number 2 pencil. So I've got a set of pencils, and I never actually sketch. And that is the one that is here at my desk. So I also have a bunch of your number 2 pencils. And like I said, yeah. I should probably pull them out and use them. I've got too much stuff that I never use. And I've got things that I bought specifically to do in giveaways that I haven't done yet. Like I have a couple more of these. So those are going to go out to some of you guys. Okay, that looks better. Now I can put some foam behind it. And of course, I missed again part of the conversation. Gloria was saying it was nice to have a friend who knows something. Have a friend he knows. Okay, he's got to be talking about the littles. Which we have missed getting to see the littles. Bethany has some little munchkins, and they love to come and hang out with Mommy on her live streams, and we have just missed getting to see you, honey. But life happens, and that just means you got to do what you got to do. Okay, there we go. So all these guys are going to be popped up on foam. Everything's going to be popped up on foam. I like it. I have one of those, bought it to save time picking up dies, and now I use the Spellbinder's Magic Diamond. Well, I also have this, and I've also seen where folks are able to use the magnetic magic mat to hold your dies also. So yeah, I've got all the things. But this one, where'd I put it? I just had it. This guy I got at the Dollar Tree, and I use it to pick up my dies. Absolutely. I have everything down on a magnetic sheet, and sometimes this helps me to get them off of there without, trying to mess with my nails too much. But if I drop one on the floor, this is definitely helpful. I've also got this. Let me get the stamps off of it that I just got recently. From, I believe I got it at Target, and I picked up some extra ones for you guys. So I have a little stash of things where I bought extra stuff for y'all, and I've got, I haven't told you this one yet. I've also got, I'm also working on getting sponsors. So if you know anybody that you'd like to try to sponsor the giveaways and stuff, let me know. But one of them just sent me a bunch of stuff. So I have some other goodies for you guys that I will be shipping out too when we do our giveaways. And the goal is more people in the live streams. That's going to be the goal. More people in the live streams, more people signing up for memberships. So if you want to gift memberships to my YouTube channel or gift subs over on Twitch, that will all go towards getting the giveaways moving. I still have to do more planning for it, but I'm starting to pile up stuff, and I kind of need to get rid of the stuff because Todd's going to get irritated with me at some point when I have too much overflow. Does that make sense? But yeah, I know my problem is that I am a little bit too much seat in my pants. So, so for that reason, the things are not done yet. I won a free chocolate bar today. Somebody left in the shopping trolley. I am not giving away my shopping cart dies. Those I will be keeping. So no, you do not get those. Do you remember that? I made one card where it looked like a Target shopping cart. I did another one where it looked like a Home Depot. Welcome in, Miss Sandy. We missed you, honey. Thank you so much for popping in. Okay, first pumpkin. Yeah, when we decorate our Christmas tree, which doesn't always happen, but when I decorate my Christmas tree, I basically get out all the things and I just start putting stuff up and decide, yeah, I think it looks okay there. So yeah, that's even seat in my pants. There we go with our second pumpkin. That's kind of cool. I probably need to have it a little bit lower. Yeah, I just changed my mind. Let go. Do not tear anything, please. But this one I think needs to be lower and overlap part of the topiary a little better. Oh, that part of the urn better. Yes, that looks better. This is exactly why I am going to be so glad when Amanda comes out with the different thicknesses of tapes. Yeah, and it's going to be a little bit. She's having manufacturer issues. I mean, nothing wrong with the manufacturer. It's just that the manufacturer's got other commitments with like Tesla. That's what Amanda told me. Okay, so now that's up high enough so I could slide it down a little bit. There we go. Okay, have to finish, and it's scrolling up. Finish dishes, leaving a lurk. Okay, thank you so much, MZ Craft. Okay, that looks good. I like that. And I could either put a top on there or I could put a bat up there. I think the bat would look cool. Oh, really? I hadn't seen that Big Lots was having any kind of problems. Of course, I haven't actually gone shopping over there. They're next door to my Target. But yeah, I haven't noticed. Of course, I also believe in never leave home, so I don't leave the house unless I have to. Like when I went to go get my hair color so that I could color my hair. Yeah, I think I am going to add the stems and stuff up there too. I kind of want to do the bat also. That piece is too big. My foam is too big. Yeah, I think that'll look good. And I had an E stuck in there. Did not need the E. Okay. It's coming together. I think it's kind of cute. Okay. Oh, yeah. I kind of like it tucked in, too. Can you list where the dies are from in your description when you're finished? Absolutely. These are actually all from Spellbinders. But yes, I'll be happy to do that. It may be a day or so, and I just realized like tonight that I had not done that for last week's. So I added the links for last week's, which has not gone out in the mail yet, Mary. And you know what? You did not also fill out the form, but that's okay. I added you to it. But yeah. So the ones for this one are in last week's video. But yeah, that is super fun. So this is still going out to Mary. She won it. Okay, so where are we going to put our skulls? That'll be cool. I still need to decide what I'm going to do with the doorknob and a door handle. I mean, the doorknob. It's got one of those, the plates, so I can do that. No, it's okay, honey. I went ahead and added you on there. As long as you haven't moved since the last time I sent you a card. I still need to, so do we want this here or there? Actually, I kind of want it in the middle. That will be good. There we go. And our doorknob. Here's our little doorknob. So what color do I want my doorknob? I think I'm going to do it orange. And just rubbing that into my my Roar ink from Simon Hurley to turn it orange. So the doorknob is going to be orange, orange-ish. Don't think I can get the center very well. Oh, that actually worked better. Let's try the other side. Okay, that works. Okay. An orange doorknob. Orange doorknob. Awesome. Okay, we got two more little skulls. Okay, and I need to get this other thing ready because I think somebody wants to win this. So, let's see if this thing works. The video is not coming on like it's supposed to be. Okay, so we're going to do a giveaway. So if you want to get in on the giveaway, type !join into the chat for your chance to win one of these little guys. And okay, he's got orange on his face because I had orange on my hand and didn't know it. I may have to go back over that with some white gel pen. Hopefully that will take care of it. That's why I don't like getting ink on my hands, you know? So we got 4 people in the drawing. Let me get the other little skull. I'm glad that you guys like the seat of my pants style of crafting that I do, because I never know what I'm going to do. That is cute. I'm liking it. Okay. Yeah, that'll go there. Hello, welcome, Miss Susan. Welcome, welcome, honey. Yeah, if you haven't already gotten in on the drawing, just type in !join into the chat. It shouldn't matter which of the chats you're doing that into, whether it is the Twitch or YouTube vertical or YouTube horizontal, and that is a little too long. Let me trim it. There we go. Now it will fit better. There we go. So now he's sticking out the top. That looks kind of cool. This is different. I haven't made anything like this before. This one looks very different for me. Only 7 people in the drawing. Come on, guys. Get your names in there. Welcome in, Liz. Thank you for popping in, honey. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm just cleaning up a little bit because yeah. Yeah, this little stand is kind of cool too. It's from Visage and Stacy Park. So you guys probably have seen her on YouTube. She's been doing stuff for a long time. And she came out with a collection this year after Creativation. And when we were at Creativation, this was one of the goodies that she gave us for popping by her booth. Okay, so I do still need to put this one up on a card base. I think I'm going to trim it down and put it onto a black card base. I think that would be kind of cool. I kind of want to use my new toy, though. I don't know if I can do it with this one. So Elizabeth's not here, but she talks about hers all the time. I just got the decal trimmer. Probably because I used my decal edge scissors that are like, someone gave me these when they were cleaning out their stash. This one is from Creative Memories. So yeah. Anyway, I'm probably going to get rid of those now that I have my decal trimmer, but I don't think I can use my decal trimmer on this. I would wind up cutting. Yeah, I can't do it. I got to use my regular trimmer. I have to practice with that one to see what can and cannot cut with it. So I think I should be able to just trim the side down a little bit, which means it's going to be shifted a little bit more. That's fine. So we're going to cut to 4, and then we're going to cut this down to 5 1/4, and that will give us our 1/8 of an inch all the way around. And then we're going to pop it up on a black card base. That's not a card base. Or I could do it on a gray card base because I just folded some of those. Kind of want to go with the black. Who's crying? Wait, who's crying? I have to see what's going on. Almost got one last week, but they sold out before you could check out. I probably got the last one. I'm sorry. So here we have it on black. Let me take this down. So there we have it on black. Okay. Or we can do it on gray. So what do y'all think? I'm kind of thinking the black. I use the deco trimmer first and then create my card on front. Yep. So Jim says gray. Kelly says black. And this was an easy enough design. I kind of want you to do both. On black, it just looks like it pops, but you can't see it when I have it like that. Here. And my face is too high. There. Okay, you can kind of sort of see it. And then on gray, it works great with the gray too, because we have the gray of the little pot, and then we have the gray of the ground. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking black. So I'm going to go with black. And because I love foam, we've already got one layer of foam, but it's a thin foam. That's one of the good things about this stuff. It is nice and thin. That's why I don't use my Pear Blossom press foam for everything yet. It's double thickness. So yeah, because it's so thick, it works perfect for my light up cards. I love this stuff. But that's the only reason I still use this, is that she doesn't have any yet that is thin. I can't wait. And I did ask her not too long ago. I said, you know, any word? And that's when she told me that they're having issues with the... Okay, bye, Private Zigzag. You have a wonderful night, honey. I will see you later. Thank you so much for popping in. So like I was saying, I do need you guys to help me out with getting the giveaway started, so I can start giving some stuff away. I'd like to start doing everything beginning in October, which today is the 24th. So next week, I'm going to look at my calendar to make sure, but I believe next week we're going to have Elizabeth on with us. I'm kind of sort of changing the title, so it's going to be more, instead of saying that it's planner related, because to be honest, we really don't talk about our planners. We just catch up. It's going to be basically a craft and chat. So I am going to try to actually make something or re-ink something. Yeah, do something. But work with some of my supplies or the housekeeping stuff that I never do or something like that. We're going to do with something, but we're going to catch up with Miss Elizabeth. Oh, I love this. I think the door is a little bit crooked, but that's okay. So y'all like the card? Did that turn out okay? Oh, I just noticed that my my follower goal thing up here changed. It's where it was saying it was the sub goal. I don't know how the thing works. It is a browser source, but it looks like it changed when somebody followed. It's Halloween. Doors are meant to be crooked. I like you. Yes. I'm always saying that when you're making things for Halloween, it's a great time to experiment and play, because even if you mess up, it's supposed to look that way. So yeah, this one is a little bit crooked, but I don't care. I think it looks great. I love it. I'm gonna have to make another one. This one is really cute. I think that's only my second doorway card too, but that... now that I have an idea, a design in my head, it won't be hard to do it. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and do the giveaway. So if anybody else wants to get in on it, type in !join, and we will do that. By the way, once I figure out how the Tangia dungeon works, and whether or not we can use it on YouTube, and see if they can figure out how to get it to connect correctly and all the things. I'll probably change I'm probably at some point going to change it anyway. Instead of being join, it's probably going to be something like enter or something like that. Oh, can't see the card on YouTube again. There we go. Here you go. Thank you so much for letting me know, Kathy. I am so sorry about that. So she's on vertical, and on vertical, again, I have looked to see what the different commands are for the buttons, and it's supposed to work, but for whatever reason it's not. So I probably need to rethink it again. And I mean, I just fixed it like 2 weeks ago. So hopefully we can get that one done. Okay, we have 11 folks in. And is there a reason why Kathy's not? I don't know if she's actually in it, because we were at 11 already. Should be. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead. I'm really looking forward to getting the thing from Andy when he finally releases it. He released one of the things that he's been working on recently, but he also went to TwitchCon last week. So, yeah. And I haven't had a chance to watch him this week. Anywho, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let me get to the button. Who's going to win it? Susan Frail, well, congratulations, honey. So you are our new winner for this card. At the top of the description box on YouTube, there is a Google form that you need to fill out. So I have the information to be able to send this to you. Okay, so go ahead and fill that out for me, and I will get that out to you as soon as I let it go. Because, yeah, I've got some really cute cards lately that I am absolutely loving them. I'm not wanting to give them away, and I'm trying to make sure I'm getting all the pictures posted everywhere before I let them leave the house. So it will be going out soon, I promise. But I love the way that this one turned out. I mean, it is mostly, I don't do monochromatic cards. I don't do cards that are just, yeah. I don't think I've ever done a black and white card. Yeah, I don't think I ever have, but I love this one. I'm going to have to buy the set. I will be listing that in the description along with my affiliate links. And every time you use an affiliate link of mine, it really helps me out. It definitely helps to support my my streaming addiction. Because, yeah, my equipment and stuff actually costs more than my products do. Anyway, I think that this is going to be it. It is 7:30, and I'm getting hungry, and Todd's going to be home anytime. It is getting dark outside. It's starting to get dark at night. There is always a first time. It's always a first time for what? So congrats to Susan. Okay, well, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for everything. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to push a button that is also going to do credits and stuff, so I can give you guys a shout out and say thank you so much to all of my members and my YouTube members and my Twitch subs. And again, to everybody who's following me and subscribing to me on any of the platforms, thank you guys so much. And if this works right, it's going to automatically end the stream as soon as those credits get done. So this is the first time I'm actually doing it on stream. I accidentally did it during our members only live before this one, and I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to everybody. And I am so sorry because I kind of messed up. That one was my fault. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you Thursday. Thursday, I will be live streaming on Twitch, and then Friday, I believe Friday is when I'm going to be doing a live stream with Justine and Laurel for that summit that's coming up this weekend. So you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.